Hey everybody, it's Coach MJ here. If you don't know who I am, my name is MJ Gasik. I am a professional triathlon coach since 2008. I am USAT Certified, Ironman U certified, and I have been coaching full-time since 2008, and I'm here to help you be a better athlete. So welcome so much. Welcome. Thanks for coming on. It's so cold outside, you guys, right? I mean, well, those of you guys here in the Midwest. I want to welcome you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know that we're all busy. I appreciate you giving me your time. And I just wanted to give you guys all some tips on how to become a better runner. Because who doesn't want that, right? So, hey, Lilia, hola, Darlene, Bruno. Hey, guys, welcome. Hey, Lisa, thanks so much for joining in. Okay, so I wanted to first, before I go any further, congratulate the winner of the box of Gatorade shoes from last week. That would be Aaron Raymond. Aaron, please PM me your address. I will get these out to you ASAP. I'm not sure exactly where you live, but you won, so you're going to get these. Now, for those of you watching, this is a metronome. Do you know what this is? I'm going to tell you about it later, but I'm going to give away one of these too. So all you need to do to be entered in the raffle to get one of these is to share this video on your own page with someone that you think could use it. Whatever, I'm going to tell you why this is a great tool to help you become a better runner. Hey, Lisa, it's freezing. I want to take a cold day tomorrow. I want to take a cold day tomorrow. Hey, Aaron, yay. Okay, good, cool. Thank you. Thank you for send me your address so I can get this out to you. Hey, Chris, what's up, dude? Christmas Eve, last minute, huh? We'll talk about that later. Hey, Heather. Hey, Adrian. Okay, so I wanted to come on tonight, you guys, to talk to you about how to become a better runner, because here's a big mistake that a lot of people make. They just don't do it right over the winter months. I mean, we're not training unless, okay, before all y'all start yelling at me, all you guys doing like long miles, if you're training for Boston or you're training for the Dopey Challenge or something that's coming up in the next few months, don't yell at me. This video is not for you. I mean, it was for you, but not at this particular time. Way to skip me. Chris, I said, hey, dude. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Darlene. Hey, Deborah. Anyway, okay. I'm going to come back to sharing why you should share this video. But very first tip on how you become a better runner is the first thing is to set your goal. And this is not just a goal, guys, that, hey, I want to do a 5-hour marathon or a 4-hour marathon. You have to have a reason. You have to have a why. You have to be committed. You have to be passionate about it. It has to mean something to you. If you don't, you're not going to stick with it. Trust me, I've tried it. I've tried it. You just have to, it has to mean something. Hey, Mike, what's up? Slow down. Slow down. Oh, I'm sorry, am I talking too fast? Sorry, I'm hyped up. And let me tell you why. Let me show you guys something really fast. I was going to wait for later, but Lilia told me to slow down, so I'm going to slow down. Check this out. How cute is he? I saw this. Okay, so I run CompuTrainer classes at my studio, and I had to go to Big R to get like the big water bottle, the big 5-gallon water bottle to replenish. And I found him. He's so cute. Hey, Darlene. Hey, let's race, Mike. Mike, for reals. Anytime. Hey, Skull. Welcome. Hey, Ken and Nell. I'm not sure. I'm guessing it's Nell, but hi. Nicole. Hey, Lily, am I talking too fast? I know, right? Isn't he cute though? Dude, $3 at the Big R. $3. How could I not? You know what I want to do? I want to drive in my car, and whenever I see somebody like crabby looking, just hold this up to them. How could you not smile when you see that? Anyway, okay. So set your goal. Your goal needs to mean something to you guys. It can't just be, you know, I've done it. I'm just like, oh, I want to do XYZ, and really didn't have any emotional attachment to it, and it doesn't work. I love the Big R. Hey, Chris, I love the Big R, right? I didn't think I would. Oh, you know why? Because the Big R in the spring has, okay, you animal lovers are probably going to hate me, but I love animals too. These little baby chicks. Oh my God, they're so cute. They're just like these little baby chicks, and they're so cute. Okay. Number 2, slow down. Oh, is that what you were talking about? Hey, Dave. So, number 2, slow down. If you haven't heard this before, I'm going to tell you guys, and it's 100% true. 95% of us, myself included because I've done it, run too fast on our slow days and too slow on our fast days. Write that down. If you learn nothing else from this video, just write that down. Too fast on the slow days and too slow on the fast days. Okay, so I've done 27 marathons. 27. The fastest one I did, I actually slowed down for my long runs, guys. Yeah, I did. And it was hard. Like, mentally, it was hard. I'm like, no, if I can do it, then why? If I can run that fast for these, 20-mile runs, why shouldn't I be doing it? But I thought, okay, well, all these experts must know something, so let me try and slow down. And you know what? That is when I qualified for Boston, because I slowed down. So on your long runs, I mean, you still do your track workouts and your tempo workouts. You still do that fast stuff in between, but that long, slow run on the weekend, guys, needs to be slow, and it needs to feel super easy, like you can go all day. That's what all-day pace means. You could go all day. Hey, hey, Janine, girl, look, I did this for you. How cute is that? So this is like, oh, you can't see the glitter so much, but that's snow, and how cute. They did such a good job. They did such a good job this week. Hey, Sandra, can't run any slower. I'll be... Larry, that's not true. I seen your pace. Not true. Hey, Sandra, I have those butter braids, girl, and if you do not get them from me, like in the next 2 weeks, I'm just going to share them with my family. I want them out of my freezer. I'm just saying. Okay. So make sure you slow down, guys. Your long runs should be about a minute slower than your race pace. So say, for example, you want to do a 4-hour marathon, and that's like a 9-minute pace. You want to do 10 minutes of your long run. And I know you're thinking, no, if I'm going to do that in the race, I need to do that in my training. And it's a common thought, but it's wrong. And here's why. You don't want to act like you're racing every weekend. You just can't. I mean, you can do it, but you're not going to achieve your full potential. And I tried it myself, and I was 25 minutes faster when I slowed down a minute per mile on my long runs. Again, write that down. If you know if you learn nothing else from this video, if you stop watching right now, that's the key. Love that. Thank you, Janine. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. Aaron, yes, that's because it's all about the nails. Hey, Dawn. Hello. Welcome. Okay, I'm on number 3 now. Oh, and Dawn, if you keep watching, you're going to totally understand what I'm talking about. Focus on technique. So there's a couple things. You might not think that running requires any technique. And it doesn't require as much as, say, swimming, but there is a technique, and there is good form, and there is good cadence. And those are the things that you want to focus on now in the winter, so that by the time spring and summer comes, when your race season comes, that you don't have to practice it anymore. You're really good at it. And so back to this. Dawn, check it. Oh, it's upside down. Wait. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's not upside down. It's backwards. I don't have the right time set, but right? It's a metronome. You should be doing a cadence of 180 steps per minute. That's 90 RPMs. Wait. Let's see if it says it. Oh, yeah. See how it says 180? I know it's backwards. I don't know how to fix that. 180 steps per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the ideal cadence. And, okay, again, everybody don't start yelling at me. That's ideal. If you're at 150, 160 now, don't try and go out tomorrow night and do 180. It's not going to happen. But what you can do is try 4 steps a minute faster, or maybe 5 steps a minute faster. This is an awesome tool. Again, I am giving away one of these. If you want to know how you can win one, you got to go back to the beginning of the video. I'll tell you how. It works, right, Dawn? Mm-hmm. Yes. Wiki, shut up. Why are you always on during the Hawks? Sorry, Jen. Number 1, because I don't watch the Hawks. Sorry, sports fans. It's not that I'm not a Hawks fan. I just don't really watch much TV. But number 2, every Sunday night at 7 p.m. You can watch the recording. Dom says hi. Well, tell Dom to hop on himself. He too good for this video? Okay, focus on technique. So number 1 is the cadence. Again, if you want to win one of these metronomes, that will help you. This helped me, guys, a lot. I'm giving one of these away free. You have to go back to the beginning of the video to find out how to win it. But number 2, form. A lot of times you'll see runners, especially at the end of a long run, who are slouched over, hunched over. there's a form to it. You want to keep the windpipes open. You want to keep your hands and wrists and shoulders relaxed. I'll see people running like this or with their fists all clenched. You want to be relaxed. You want to have your hands relaxed as you run. It should all your tension. Well, you shouldn't. Hopefully, you don't have any tension. But if you do, it needs to be in your legs. It needs to not be your upper body. Your upper body, all that does is waste energy from what you're trying to do. So you want to try and stay relaxed. The Garmin 920 has a metronome feature. Yes, Larry. Yes, you did. Does 180 matter with pace? Lilia, watch. Just watch when you try it. Or if someone's a 9 or 11, can they do 180? Only that's not true. Lilia, it's not just true about the fast runners only get 180. Now, here's the thing. 180 requires you to take shorter, faster steps. And that does two things. One, it'll help you speed up. I think it will. Number two, it helps prevent injury because when you're overstriding with that leg, remember, when you take that step when you're running, it shouldn't be out in front of you. It should actually be underneath you. And if you're trying to like really, really stretch out because you're trying to take these big, long strides, you are at risk for pulling and or tearing a hamstring, which I have done. So it's not what you want to do. It's not what you want to do. Case in point, I was training a kid. I'm not going to say his name on here, but he knows who he is. And he's a quick runner. I don't know. I think he was like a 6:30 minute mile when we started. And I was telling him about the 180. And he's like, MJ, no, I want to take these big, long strides, and I said, let's just do me a favor. Just do me a favor. Let's do a 400. You do a 400 your way, and then we're going to do a 400 my way with the metronome at 180 steps per minute. And he took off like 27 seconds. 27 seconds in one 400. He was like, oh my gosh, it works. Yeah, I know it works. If it didn't work, I wouldn't tell you about it. Short steps. Yes, it matters, Mike. Short steps. Because you don't want to pull a hamstring, and because it also conserves energy. Hey, Dominic. What? Hey, Mendy. Welcome. Okay, so focus on technique, guys. And the other thing about technique, the 180 steps per minute, you want to make sure that you are standing straight up, that you're leaning forward from the hips, that you're not leaning forward at the waist, okay? I'm not standing, so otherwise I would show you. You want to make sure you have a strong core. That could be a whole nother video on how I can help you have a strong core because you need that for all swim, bike, and run. Hey, Julie. Hey, Carrie. I need to send you an email, girl. I haven't talked to you. Putting way too much energy and going up and down. Oh, Aaron, I'm so glad you said that. It's not. And we were just, Elisa, if you're still on here, we were just in a class like 3 weeks ago on vertical oscillation and why it's not good for runners. We don't want to go up and down. We want to go forward. So when you can minimize your vertical oscillation, which means how much you go up and down, that's when you're really getting to be a better runner. 80-20, but 80% easy and 20% higher intensity. Oh, Mendy, we can talk about that. That's good though. That's very good. It depends on what you consider higher intensity. But your long runs, yes, most definitely need to be about a minute slower than your goal pace. So go back to the beginning of the video. I already talked about that. Yeah, right. So the vertical, hey, Tony, hey. That's from Seinfeld. I do that every time I talk to Tony. I don't know why, it's funny. So the vertical oscillation talk. So you don't want to go up and down. You want to go forward. It's just wasted energy because going up and down isn't going to make you go any faster. You want to stay nice and low to the ground. And when I do my run analysis videos, I take a video of you running and draw a line across the top of your head and see how much it's bouncing up and down. The lower the bounce, the better the runner. Hands down. Okay. Awesome. Because everybody needs a little smile. Okay, number 4, mix it up. This applies to running, but it applies to swimming and biking too. You don't always want to just go out and run. You want to make sure that you mix up your runs. You want to mix up the intensities. You want to mix up the duration. You want to mix up the platforms with which you choose to run. Meaning, don't do everything on a treadmill. Don't do everything on a road. Don't do everything on a trail. The best runner is going to be someone who has a combination of those runs under the belt. So some track workouts, some tempo workouts, some long workouts, some on a trail, some on a road, some on a treadmill. You can combine all of that. Now, being it's 0 or negative, whatever the heck it is outside right now, I'm a treadmill girl. Okay, tip on the treadmill, which wasn't really my topic today, but tip on a treadmill. When you run on a treadmill, never run flat. Always make sure you have at least a 1% grade, okay, to better assimilate outside conditions, but also to prevent your knee from overextending. So, hey Lisa, welcome. Hey Tim, welcome. Thanks for hopping in, guys. So we're on number 4. We're on mix it up. You want to make sure that you mix up both the intensity, the duration, and the platform with which you choose to run on. If you mix those up, that's going to make you a better runner. So trail running, guys, I love it. Well, in summer, I love it. I don't really love it in the winter. But I love it, but I'm not good at it. You know why? Because I'm used to streets, flat, straight. I can see everything. Give me trees and roots and branches and all these things I have to hop over. I'm not as good at it because I'm not used to moving back and forth and being as agile. But you know what? Those are the things that are going to make you a better runner. So to add that into my repertoire, when I was a better runner, I was doing that, and it made me better. Hey, Carlo. Hey, Francis. Missed the trails. Right, Nicole? It's going to be a while, I think. It's going to be a while. Thanks, Pauline. Thank you. So we're going to mix it up. Number 5. This is the biggest and best tip. Before I forget, this is a metronome. This clips on like your shorts. You can clip it on your shirt. You can clip it wherever. This helps you be a better runner. It's just one of the many tools. I'm giving away one of these. If you want to win one, you have to go back to the beginning of the video to figure out how. I'm giving away one of these. Does snowshoeing cross country? Yes, Larry, yes it does. So yeah, makes you stronger, for sure. Do it. I think vice versa. Like running makes you better at those things, and those things make you better at running. So when you can cross-train like that, it makes it great. Number 5, this is the best tip of all. So kudos to you guys who've stayed this long on this video. Frequency versus duration right now. Unless you have a race coming up, January, February, March, you shouldn't be doing, really long runs. I would say it depends on you, but nothing really over 10 miles. You are going to benefit more by going shorter miles, more consistent miles, better technique, better cadence. That's it. Simple. This is the time of year to do that. This is the time of year to hammer down, chisel down, work on getting to be a better runner, and then you're going to work on duration. So it's like the same. It's like the same in all sports. You're going to be 2.5 per day. Yeah, Mendy. Like, right? So this challenge works perfectly. 2.5 a day, 5 a day. Well, 5 is probably too much. Even if you get out for 2 miles, if those 2 miles are, and they don't have to be fast. They could be nice, good, slow. I'm having fun. Connect with nature. Get back to running. Feel like what it feels to have fun and love to run again. That's what you want to be focusing on right now. Hey, Arnez. Hey, Todd. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for tuning in. So, yeah, frequency versus duration. It's funny because I see a lot of people that are like, oh, I need to do 10 miles this week, and then 12 next week, and then 14, and then, but what are you training for? And the same thing goes on the bike. I have people all the time in the CompuTrainer studio. We need to be doing a 90-minute ride or a 2-hour ride. I'm like, oh, do you have a half Ironman coming up in the next couple months? You don't? Ironman? You don't? Then you don't need to be going that long. You are better served to focus on the shorter stuff and get better at that. Once you get better at that and become a stronger rider or runner, then we add the endurance, and it's going to be easier, and you're going to be faster, and you're going to be better, and you're going to have better form. Hey, Marianne. Hey, Tom. Hey, Tom. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, what questions do you guys have? What questions do you guys have? These are the tips to be a better runner, and this is the time of year to do it. I'm telling you, it's the off season. Do not try to go out and do a bunch of fast runs right now, and don't go out and try to do a bunch of miles. I'd rather see you go out and do a couple miles a day, 3-4 miles a day, 2.5, and just focus on form and get the cadence and get the technique down and learn the right form. You're doing 11 miles a week. Awesome, Lilia. I would like to see you add one more day. One more day. Three days a week. It's typically makes you consistent. If you want to be a little bit faster, go for even 5. Not a question, more of a statement, I guess. Go, Aaron. 15 minutes twice a day. Tap. Yes, I agree with you. I agree with you, Aaron. A lot of people aren't going to do 2 a days, but I'm a big fan. I mean, it will make you a better runner, for sure. Do I have a video specifically on technique or any drills available? No, Mike, but that's a great idea. Thank you. I'll write that down. I like the treadmill. Hey, Chris, you like the treadmill? Oh, Meg. Morgan, you are so opposite of most people, but that's okay. I mean, that's cool. I think the treadmill is a very, very useful tool. You can't rely on it, right? Because you want to assimilate outside conditions, but it's a great tool. So before I even forget, last thing. If you want to win one of these, go back to the beginning of the video. I'm giving away one. I'm raffling away one of these. You got to know how to enter the raffle. And number 2, I am coming back on next Sunday at 7 p.m. Next Sunday, the topic is going to be tips on how to overcome mental barriers. And as most of us endurance athletes know, 95% of the sport is mental, right? You can be in the best physical shape of your life, but if your brain isn't there, then you're not going to achieve your full potential, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. A lot of indoor training. That's great, Morgan. Hey, that's great. Mike, beer. Yeah, beer me. I do run club where you run track workouts on a treadmill. I've done that. I used to be the leader at the run club here in Orland Park, and on days that was like this, there ain't no way I was taking my run club outside. We would do track workouts, pseudo track workouts on a treadmill. And it's fun. You can totally mix it up. You can get a great workout on a treadmill if you do it right. It's Christmas, though. What does that mean, Darlene? What does that mean? So 4 days, I'd have to double workouts because I'm swimming and biking, too. Lilia, swap a bike for a run for right now. Thanks, Morgan. Next Sunday is Christmas. Oh, shoot. You're right. Next Sunday is Christmas. Do I really want to do a video on Christmas? Are any of y'all going to tune in on Christmas? Maybe I need to change the day. Have MJ yell at you in the pool. I did not yell at you. I did not yell at you, Larry. Next Sunday is Christmas. Oh, well, I can't do Christmas Eve. And if y'all don't want Christmas Day, I guess I could do the Monday, the 26th. I'll watch even if it's... Thank you, Morgan. I appreciate that. And I love all your snaps. It's awesome. All right. If none of you have any other questions, I am going to end this very quickly here. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you found these tips helpful, but I'm telling you, if you follow it, if you can be disciplined, you can be a better runner. You start now. By March, April, before season starts, you will be a better runner. If you want to win one of these, you've got to go back to the beginning of the video, find out how to be entered in the raffle. My name is Coach MJ Gasik. Next week, I will be coming to you talking about overcoming mental barriers. Now y'all talking about how next week is Christmas. Maybe we won't do it on Christmas, or maybe we will, and I'll have a special guest. Maybe that's how I do it, because I'll be with my family on Christmas Day. Thanks. Hey, 26 works. Oh, you know what? I'm doing the FTP test, Lilia, unless I change it. Thanks, Larry. Thank you, Darlene. Please have on Monday. You can always watch the replay. I know. Oh, my God. Well, I was thinking about moving the FTP test because I want to be with my family again on the 26th. I don't know. These holidays are getting in the way and everything on my training. Do it on Christmas. Hi, Ivy. You're hopping on just as I'm ending. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Stay warm, and I'll see you all next week. Let me think about, let me just think about if I want to do this on Christmas Day or the day after Christmas or whatever. But I have some great stuff to share with you, and I hope you tune in. I will post on my Facebook and let you know what I decide. But I'll be taking votes, so go ahead and tell me what works for you better in the comments. I'll go back and read them. And how about this? Majority rules. Whoever votes what, if I know you guys are going to watch, I'll do it on the time frame that works the best for you. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great night.